Hi guys, how are you doing? I do like my new hairstyle. It's giving like the inner cousins vibe. Now in Paris, it's damn cold and there's also a fucking wind. So I'm very glad I got this hat that is very, very warm. Let me just check how much steps I did today. Because, you know, I already talked about it, but I got an app that rewards me for every steps I do. So I just earn money, basically. Okay, that's not a lot. Today I just did like 5,918 steps. I can do more. The app is called Rewards. The principle is very simple. This app just rewards you for every steps you do. The more you walk, the more points you get, so the more watts you earn. After a certain amount, you can be rewarded for that. Hopefully. Otherwise, I don't see the purpose of an app. And I think if you have 2,850 something points, you get 20 bucks. That's not a lot, I know, but it's at least the start of the fortune. So you can just build your wealth with that, let's say in a way. But actually, I think it's very easy because I don't have to think about it. My phone, I got it with me like every day, and the app counts how much steps you did. There's, of course, some challenges that you can do if you want to earn like points like faster. If you are into this gamification challenge, you can go like, I think, to certain places, and then you get points, and then you can just double it. But I just prefer the old way. I'm the old school kind of vibe. And I just prefer just to walk and just see how much at the end of the day I walked, and it just makes me happy and rewards me at the same time. I got my tea, guys. Extra hot, how I like it. Guys, I have to show you my latest makeup purchase. I just bought it on the Yesterday website I talk about. Look at this. Okay, the big hole is me. It's because I put some today. It's magic, guys. It's so sparkling. It's really my go-to for sparkles and highlight. And I took also some tea. In French, it's called like infusion. It's vanilla and rooibos. That's so good because it just warms my freezing hands. I really love my fit today. Look and how cute it is. That's comfy. That's good, honestly. That's my fit, guys. I don't know if you guys have heard of this controversy that has just blew out from nowhere in Paris. It's the Shein. It's very funny because Shein in French is China, but it's written like a different way. But the pronunciation is the same. So yeah, I'm talking about Shein controversy. So the Chinese fashion brand that has just arrived here in the BHV. You know that trendy place that every fashion girly, every fashion person wants to go because like it's in trend. And the BHV that just made a deal of say, okay, cool, Shein, we're welcome. Let's come here in the BHV. You know why people don't like it? It's, I think, because BHV is supposed to highlight the craftsmanship and not fast fashion. That's not my thing. Absolutely not. I'm not into that fast fashion thing because I don't see the purpose. What the purpose of wearing something that you just wear one time and then you throw away like a tissue? I prefer something that lasts, that is more sustainable. But you know, you have to have a lot for every people because some people are quite okay with that and they don't have a lot of money, so I can understand that they are more attracted to fast fashion clothing. But what I find very hypocrite about the whole backlashes and why people say, that's so bad, Shein is in the BHV, it's not part of our culture, I don't like it. Man, there's not only Shein that exists on the market. Someone is just taking a photo of me. he likes my outfit. Okay. What I want to say that Shein receives so much backlash, but it's not the only fashion brand that does fast fashion. There's also H&M, Zara, and other brands that I don't remember now, but you get my point. And I think that's so hypocrite. They have also something to blame. And maybe just because it's a Chinese brand, today there are quite like tensions with this country, and just people just find reach to get into it and just say, that's not good, and we don't want them here in France. They just have had double standards. I think if you have to blame, you have to blame all the brands, just not one specifically, because there's a lot that are working with children that have very bad conditions. So that's why you choose the brand that you want to buy. But I think that's very hypocrite to just blame one specific fashion brand. Quite a funny controversy. So let's see how long this will last, because you know, with controversies, this always has an end. So let's see when this will end. But I think there's a little bit of jealousy here. Just a bit. That was the fashion news from your favorite emo girl. And how do you like the new mic? Is it cute? I really love it. So girly. It's really matching my 2000s vibe. I like it. That's so cool. Let me just do a quick fit check. I'm just basically here sitting on a stone. That's quite funny, but so this is the outfit. You see, even the butts like it.
That's no secret on it.
Level shots to the shots that I took.
Thank you. Bye. Guys, I just went out of the Nuevo vintage store. It's actually a cool store. You can find like pretty cool pieces. And I found an official jacket. The designer name is Gaeto Navarro. Didn't know about this brand, but it was pretty cool, and I really noticed that I didn't have intermediate jackets in my wardrobe. I'm really looking into some intermediate jackets that are really fitting and also keeps you warm. And this was one of a kind that I was looking for, but unfortunately, even if it was damn good, it was a little bit too large here on the hips, and I really want something that is a little bit smaller. I'm still on the hunt of it. And then I went to another vintage store, don't know the name. I just went into it. I found like sort of full vintage jacket. I didn't like how it looks like on the shoulders. There was something going on here, and I really don't like it. I saw that there is actually today a flea market here in the Marais, and I really love flea markets because you never know what you're gonna find there. Even if it's just for strolling here around, I just enjoy it. And maybe also take me some tea because your girl is not freezing.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, je vous prends un Doliprane 1000 s'il vous plaît.
Il y a 2,18 € s'il vous plaît.
Ouais, je vais vous régler en le code.
On va.
Merci beaucoup. Merci. I got my magic pills. So now I just need to find some water so I can just take the medicine and be energetic and not sick. I really hate to be sick. I really enjoy to be here at the flea market because even if I don't plan to buy something, I just love to strolling around and find the hidden gems here around. Even if it's dishes, furniture or clothing, it's so interesting to me because depending the booth you are going to is very different. It's very eclectic and it's what I like because every time I go to flea markets you never know what you're going to find and who you are going to bump into. So I really enjoy to do that. It's quite a really fun activity, even in the cold. I just finished my tea. Was pretty good. I actually just drink it because I had like cold hands, but probably I'm thinking of getting another one after going to a secret place. It's near Place Vendôme. It's actually called the Petit Vendôme to take a cheese sandwich. They are actually famous for their pork sandwich, but today I just want to order some to-go sandwiches. I will just go there after the flea market stroll. They do the same as me. Okay guys, I'm actually at Dévergondée, the National Library of France. It's one of the biggest here in France and one of the largest in the world. So I'm very proud to be here. I'm doing like a little bit ASMR. People are studying here and you have to be like quiet, so I also forgot my book. Guys, I just picked a random book. I really like the cover, it's pretty heavy. It's actually a historical dictionary. At the letter M. In French we have the word moche. And what is really funny, it's moche means ugly in English. And according to this French definition, this old French word, it has a completely different meaning. Paquet de sang floche, ni teinte, ni apprêté, prêt à être enfilé. What it says is that the sort of silk fabric, they used to use this kind of fabric with like a tool that is called moucheuse. It's apparently a word that is from the 18th century, so very, very old. So like, quite funny how words change. So you can check a little bit of dictionary historique in the library just next to me at the BNF. Guys, I was actually about to go to the tailor and bring these jeans to get them altered, but I changed my mind and I have to show the jeans, so hold on a sec. Stay here. I had these jeans 3 years ago. It's Dior jeans by Galliano from 2000. I'm very glad to have them, but I rarely wore them because they are quite thick. It's actually a 40 FR, so it's very large for me. Since 3 years, I just wore them like 3 times a year. So it's very rare, but I love it, especially here with the buckle, the golden buckle. It's so great. Oops. And people are watching me. Can you see this? Yes, they are great. And for the little record, actually, it's quite funny how I get into these because I found these at a vintage store in the Marais. And at that time, they were out of my budget. And they are still pretty expensive, but I couldn't like afford them. And while I was doing my shopping at this vintage store, strange coincidence or happy coincidence maybe, there was a woman who stole 2 items from the vintage store. She was pretending to just try this on and then she just ran out of the store with the 2 articles, like a real thief. So my boyfriend and a person who was working at the store just ran into them just to find that person and also the 2 stolen articles, and they succeeded at the end. I was very proud of my boyfriend at that time because without knowing that person, it was a total stranger. He just gave them a hand and just ran after that person, just like an instinct. The owner was so thankful for that, of this kind of act of bravery, that he accepted to do a discount for these pants. So I got it a bit cheaper, even if the price is like still excessive. but for this amazing piece, which is very rare, I'm very happy. And since that, I wear them like once a year. But I'm still happy with that because they are so amazing. It's very good quality. And to be honest, that's why I was so hesitant to go to the tailor. But then I decided to not to go and to keep it as it is because that's a piece, guys. That's a unique piece. I really love how the pants is made. You got also here some strings that you can play with, and honestly that's what I did. Since it's a bit too big for me, I really tightened it so it could at least fit and hold to my waist and not go down. Otherwise it's not a pants, it's just a piece of jeans that is not going on my body. But I really like it. It's a very thick jeans, perfect for this kind of weather that is very cold. And on my way, I also pick up my vintage package. So hold on a sec. I will just safely put my jeans into my favorite Out of Paris tote bag. For the people who doesn't know the story about the Out of Paris tote bag, I recommend you watching my latest vlog. I will just put this on the top and go watch it. It's really worth it. So guys, here is my latest vintage find. It's not clothes, it's actually shoes. And I'm super excited because they are old Dolce & Gabbana wedges from 2007. So you know that 2007 vibe, time of the Paris Hilton, the Olsen sisters, the Britney Spears of 2007 kind of vibe. Guys, I can't believe it. They are gorgeous. These are 2007 Dolce & Gabbana for winter collection. I'm really into the plexiglass transparent heels vibe. I think it's a size 38. I actually don't really look at sizes because I can pick and choose from size 37.5 to up to 40. Even 40 is a bit big size for me, but honestly I think my true size would be 38, 39. And I guess this is like 38. I have to try them on after, but it's not a huge thing because as you can see, it's open at the end. So even if my feet doesn't fit in at the end, it could just go out. So I think it's not a problem. Pretty strong, I hope. And I really like this kind of transparent vibe. I have also wedges like this in plexiglass from Versace this time, not from Dolce & Gabbana, even if they are still Italian. But I really like this vibe because it's very different. I really like to have shoes on which I can count on which I can just literally walk the whole day and also be comfortable, because I would like to be sexy and comfortable and badass. And I think this is a perfect combo. This is the perfect combo of the 2007 vibes. Girly, classy, bitchy, sparkly vibe. That's my vibe.
Je sais que dans nos 6 sont pays différents, ils sont fait tous différents.
Je vais vous prendre 2 sandwichs au fromage. Celui-là, là. Ouais, celui qui est derrière vous, c'est le même, hein. Ouais, c'est celui-là. 2, ouais, s'il vous plaît. Emporté, ouais. C'est ouvert le 26 décembre? Oui, ça marche. Merci. Guys, I'm in freezing mood. I closed my beanie and look like a rugby soccer player, but I'm not. I'm freezing cold. Anyway, I'm going to take something that is very French, wine. Because the wine goes perfectly with my 2 cheese sandwiches. And I know a sort of local store that sells good wine, red wine specifically. This is something that I really love. So I'm just heading there, taking some wine. and having a nice, cool evening. Merci. Oui, je sais pas si monsieur a fini.
J'ai perdu un peu le fil.
Ça c'est monsieur et ça c'est madame,
Oui.
ils ont le même beurre, c'est pour ça que t'as perdu le fil.
Parfait, voilà.
C'est le beurre de ma maman.
Oui, il est très bon, je l'ai goûté
Ah oui,
hier.
c'est au Beaujolais.
Merci beaucoup. Paris is fun. Hope you are enjoying also your time where you are. And I really encourage you to come to Paris. That's so good. I love it.